This is discussion 5, number 2, heat exchange between two materials. If 50 grams of ethanol initially at 7 degrees Celsius is mixed with 50 mils of water initially at 28.4 degrees Celsius in a perfectly insulated beaker, what is the final temperature of the mixture? The specific heat capacity of ethanol is 2.42 joules per grams degrees Celsius. And we know, well, for this problem, we have to know that the specific heat capacity of water is 4.184 joules per grams per degree Celsius. So that is why that is there. So writing this all out, we do have an equation. This is one of the reasons I love chemistry, because there are so many equations we can refer back to. So we have Q equals mass times constant constant heat capacity times delta T, delta temperature, change in temperature. So when you write out all of our given numbers, the equation we would have is this long one here. See if I can get it all in the frame. Because we're looking at Q, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the terminology. Q system equals negative Q surroundings, or Q reaction equals negative Q surroundings, or negative Q solution. It's the coffee cup calorimeter equation, type of equation. So with that, hopefully that made some sense. So anyway, after I plug in my numbers, I have the original 50 grams of ethanol multiplied by the specific heat capacity of ethanol and multiplied by the final temperature minus the initial temperature, which was 7 degrees Celsius, and that is going to equal the negative of 50 grams. Originally it said 50 mils, but 50 mils equals 50 grams in water, so I converted that to grams. Multiplied that by the specific heat capacity of water times T final minus T initial of water. So you just plug it all into your calculator, multiply it out, and one step, I broke mine down into a couple of steps just for the sake of clarity for myself, so I understood what I was doing. So I got 121 temperature final minus 874, and that equals negative 209.2 T final. Sorry, my handwriting is scribbled. Plus, because it was a negative. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's a plus. That's right. So negative 209.2 T final plus 5,941.28. And when I balance this a little more, I bring the 209 over to this side, the negative 847, so I add 847 to this side, and I get 330.2 T final, temperature final, equals 6,788.28. Divide both sides by 330.2 to get T final by itself. And that comes out to 20.55, or rounding up to 3 sig figs, 20.6 degrees Celsius. And that's your final answer.